What up, Cucks? It's your boy, the Hater. And as usual, we've been growing even better this week than last week. So keep subscribing, keep commenting, keep liking, Cucks. We're here for the long haul. We got to get bigger and bigger. I can't do it without you, so help your boy out. Now, today's video is about one Chris Jericho who needs to retire. Psych! Fuck out of here. Chris Jericho is one of, if not the greatest wrestlers of all time. At this point, it's hard to deny, right? The things that he's been able to do and the fact that he's going at 53 but doesn't feel like an old timer, even though he clearly is a testament to how good he is. You know what I'm saying? Now, for comparison, if we look at, let's say, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, who is now 70, which means that he's only 17 years older than Jericho. In the year 2000, whenever he came back, let's say it was around 2000, he was 47, right? He was 47. He was younger than Jericho when he wrestled The Rock, and he was like, you know, a legend. Now, Jericho is obviously not Hulk Hogan, but at 53, he is doing things that other wrestlers could only dream of doing. If in 1999, in the Attitude Era, you ask me, who do you think is going to be wrestling still in, 25 years? I'd be like, I don't know, maybe I'd be like, how old is Taka Michinoku? How old is S.A. Rios? How old are the Hardys? I'd be like, those guys. I never would have said that it would be Jericho, who was already in his at least in his mid-20s, presumably, right? So it's the fact that Jericho can keep going is a testament to how good he is. So the topic of the video specifically is how the fans have the gall, they have the balls, the nerve to chant, "Please retire" to Jericho. It really, that chant, wrestling doesn't incite emotion in me. But this time it made me angry when I heard it. I think I heard it last night or on YouTube recently. I know it's been happening, but you know what I mean. This time when I heard it, it just pissed me off because, AEW is fucking full of losers and jobbers, right? And people, there's this other YouTuber, I don't know his name, he's got 3 followers, so I didn't memorize his name. Not that if he had more, he'd be more relevant to me, but you know what I'm saying, right? And I commented on one of his videos earlier today, and his video was I like Jericho, but he's being pushed down my throat. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, just take it, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's being pushed down my throat. What else would you prefer? Danny Garcia? Are you fucking insane? This is the problem that I have. People are like, it's being pushed down our throats. It's fucking Jericho. It's one of the best ever. And people are like, oh, Jericho being on TV is taking away from Adam Cole. Adam Cole is garbage. You know what I'm saying? Adam Cole, if you take all of Adam Cole's career, including anything he does in the future, and you combine it all, right, into one unit, that unit is smaller than even Learning Tree Jericho. Learning Tree Jericho, if Jericho's career started today, he would have a better career than Adam Cole. You see what I'm saying? That's how much better he is. So it's this kind of shit that annoys me. It's you see people like Swerve Strickland, who's completely mid-champion. I don't understand the draw behind this guy at all. At all. This is Karrion Kross levels of bullshit. Remember when people were saying Karrion Kross was good and I was like, this is dumb? This is that level. Where it's there's nothing there at all. Swerve Strickland is just a guy with eyeshadow who comes out and talks about being a businessman, but he does nothing that's businesslike. He just goes out there and wrestles, right? It's really stupid. It's just if you take, let's say Adam Cole, since we're talking about him. If you take him out and now he's I'm an entrepreneur. And it's no, you're not. You're a fucking wrestler. You've done nothing that's entrepreneurial. Oh, but Hater, Sean Strickland has a YouTube channel where he makes music. I don't give a flying fuck. It's shit. His rapping is shit. It's one of the worst rapping, rap songs I've heard in my life is his entrance. If it weren't for Prince Nana, nobody would give a fuck about this guy. Let's be real, motherfucks. Let's say it is. And people want to tell me that oh, Swerve Strickland needs to be on TV, but Jericho shouldn't be. Shut the fuck up. Honestly, shut the fuck up. Everyone in AEW, basically, almost everyone, is complete shit. These are people that shouldn't be on TV. Swerve Strickland, fucking Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, all these guys, the not Will Ospreay, but the other one who has the 90s lesbian haircut. That guy shouldn't be on TV at all. These guys are jobbers, man. Nobody wants to watch this shit. You can tell the haters a little bit impassioned about this because I'm Jericho is coming back to pretty much create this company so that people like Swerve Strickland, when Triple H says, hey, you're shit, get the fuck out of my company. So when Triple H says that, or Vince McMahon says that, they have a place to go and make like their $10 an hour. You know what I'm saying? That's all because of Jericho. And despite this, Jericho, who is by far the number one guy in the history of AEW, he has no reason to reinvent himself. No reason at all, especially at this stage of his career. Fine. Maybe when he starts out in AEW, he can reinvent himself like for that re-debut, right? But he doesn't have to reinvent himself again, right? And here we have the learning tree, which I'll probably make a video about the learning tree, but it's a great gimmick. It's such a fitting gimmick for Jericho, right? He's already come up with catchphrases and shirts and everything, right? And it's like, these are things that, like, if you told Adam Cole, do this, like, think of this and do it, he would not be able to. If you told Swerve Strickland, he would not be able to. These are guys that don't have it, motherfucks. They don't have what it takes at all. Like, they're not even, like, worthy of Sunday Night Heat. Like, if you compare Swerve Strickland and Adam Cole to, like, let's think of a prominent Attitude Era jobber. Like, I typically use S.A. Rios for these, but let's think of someone else. Crash Holly. Like, Crash Holly is 100 times better than Swerve Strickland. He's 100 times better than Adam Cole at everything. At everything, motherfucks. Like, these guys are just complete jobbers. And people are like, Jericho's being cramped down my throat. Well, what about the rest of us who feel like, oh my God, you're still fucking trying to push Samoa Joe? Like, he had like 5 good months in TNA, and he's been a fucking mid-card jobber ever since, and he's still on TV, this fat bastard. The rest of us feel that way too. But at the very least, we can acknowledge, there's been many a times, motherfucks, when Jericho has single-handedly entertained me in WWE or in AEW. That's another testament to how good Jericho is. Like, there was a point where he was like the only guy in AEW that mattered. And that is also the case as we speak. There was a point, like 2009, when he was the only thing on WWE that was interesting and fun and that I would look forward to. Jericho, at many different times of his career, has been that dude. You see what I'm saying? Like, and people are like, please retire. Why? Why the fuck do you want him to retire? So you can see fucking Toni Storm with her shit gimmick? So you can see the Statlander broad? Are you fucking out of your minds? Like, here's the thing. If Jericho leaves, even if he fucking feels like leaving for 5 years, if he comes back, he's getting massive pops, right? And people are going to start chanting, one more match. They're going to keep doing that. Or probably not even that. If he goes for 3 years and comes back and he does a wrestling match, they're going to chant, you still got it. Like, Jericho is now approaching, like, legendary, like, GOAT status, motherfucks. GOAT status. Like, how old was, what's his face? Ricky the Dragon Steamboat when he came back, in that WrestleMania. Like, I don't remember how old, well, he's 71 now. This guy, holy shit, I'm on his Wikipedia. He's been married like 5 times. Jesus fucking Christ, man. This guy's been throwing dick to multiple wives left and right. Let's see here. Professional wrestling career, motherfucks. We got to figure this out for the sake of my argument. All right, so he came, so in 2005, he wrestled with Jericho. So nearly 20 years ago, 19 years ago. So he would have been 51. He was younger than Jericho, right? When he wrestled Jericho. Get the fuck out of here. Like, he was like 51 when he had that match where Jericho whooped his ass, and along with like Jimmy Snuka, who could barely move, and the other guy who I forget right now, and with Ric Flair, like, by their side. He was 51, right? 51, motherfuckers. Jericho's like 53, and he can do way better shit. Way better shit. He's still fucking Jericho, So the ingrate and, quite frankly, extremely stupid AEW fan base who has the gall to chant, please retire, and then they're like, then they'll unironically chant, this is awesome, when you have like fucking Zack Sabre Jr., whose ass I would beat in about 35 seconds, and whose ass Jericho would beat in about 35 seconds. Right? Yeah, this fucking skinny guy's never lifted a weight in his life. Oh, he's a technical genius. No, I'd fucking, if this guy tried to like do like a sleeper hold on me, I would just rip his arm off, throw him over my shoulder, and stomp his face. Right? And so would Jericho. And people are like, give me this guy, Daniel Bryan subdued 2 thieves. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, Jericho is the GOAT, motherfuckers. And people have the nerve to say that he should retire. Instead of saying, oh my God, finally, Jericho thought of something new, so we don't have to settle for the same fucking boring-ass MJF promo and Cody Rhodes promo. Same shit every fucking week. Look at MJF. He's garbage. He's shit. This is supposed to be like the future of wrestling. He's like 5'5". 5'5", 135 pounds. Oh, and then he makes a stupid-ass face every time he speaks. It's already done with him, motherfuckers. Like, this guy has like fucking Ty Dillinger written all over him at this point. But with that being said, motherfuckers, this has been your video. I don't know what my next video is going to be today. It's going to be the 25 Reasons video. I haven't done it yet, but I think it might be 25 Reasons Why Jericho Rules. I'm not sure. Well, if you have any suggestions, let me know, cucks.